What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Flash After Show here at theStream.tv. Oh my God, the last of Earth-2, is that possible? I highly doubt it. Here to talk about that tonight, we've got Mr. Jack Hind over there on the far right.
What's up?
Say what's up.
What's up?
He said it twice. And Carolina Bonetti right next to me on my right. She's just gonna point. She's just gonna
Can we talk about my awesome Flash outfit?
Well,
if I was a female
but
Flash,
hold on,
I love how long
ready
it
to
takes her.
go.
She took like 5 seconds to get right into that.
And then,
Don't
of
worry about
course, the ever so contacts in his eyes, Mr. Devon Stewart.
For now.
Yeah,
For
what's
now.
up, guys? I'm trying to keep it short because I got a lot I want to get out my chest, especially with the man in the mask. He said, Jay, we're going to talk about that, so let's go on.
All right, okay, all right. So, okay, let's jump right into it. Let's start with Zoom hunting and hunted, okay? Because this is pretty much what the whole episode was tonight. He's raising hell all over the city. What do we think about him writing gimme wells on the buildings in fire?
God, yes.
What?
I
Actually
was
said,
dying.
"Bring me
He was
Bring me
like,
wells,
bring
yes.
me wells. And it's lit in fire. I was like, that man ran up that building and lit Bring Me Wells on fire with his speed.
Actually, that means he either watched The Dark Knight Rises or
Thank you. That's what I was saying. It was got a big DD on the Daredevil movie back in the day. They had the big DD on it. And so that's what I was thinking. I was like, this is like serious comic
I
book
was
stuff. Like,
thinking
this is
in this
kind of
moment.
dirty, like dark Batman kind of
I like
era.
this.
Just saying, Earth-2 must suck to live there. 'Cause
Yeah.
clearly Zoom really is running rampant, and now it's to the point of where your office building's got fire on it. So,
Right.
Sorry, Earth-2.
And Cisco and Wells, obviously, they're running away, and they're trying to...
Together, Huckleberry Finn scenario?
Yeah, man.
They might as well. I think they'd be a great little couple. They're super cute together.
Well, they're trying to... I mean, Wells kind of freaks out, and I thought it was very cool, and I want to know what you guys thought, too, that, you know, Cisco was kind of like the voice of reason. He's like, whoa, chill out. We're going to do this. Just relax. We're going to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, one thing that I have to question about whales, okay, and like I always say...
One thing? Like
there's a lot
10
of
things.
questions.
This is
Like-
the most important.
As you guys already know, what I always say, do not trust the man in the wheelchair. I wish I had the little bouncy ball for that. Because when he goes over there and he opens up a time vault, what possible reason does Harrison Wells in Earth-2 have a time vault for? I understand Earth-1 because he was really Eobard Thawne. He wasn't really Harrison Wells. So, yes, he has a time vault in Gideon. Why does Harrison Wells on Earth-2 have it?
Because
Where
he has
is
to have a
Gideon?
place to hide from Zoom.
But
No,
why did he
where is
call it a
Gideon?
time vault? He
He's-
could have said my safety room, my panic room,
He
whatever
did-
he could
he
have called
did
it.
call it a time vault.
He said, I got
Did
a
he?
time vault. Yes.
Yes,
He
yes.
said Timevalu.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Hold on.
Look, West Allen forever.
Hold on. Wait.
Right here, our team.
Yes, what?
Wasn't
No.
it?
What?
Wasn't it Cisco that said time vault?
I believe so.
I think it was
because
Cisco.
in my
I
notes
think it was
I had
Cisco
very
that
well
said it.
written, which
Yes.
is exactly why I like to write these notes.
I think it was Cisco that
yeah,
said it.
Cisco's like, you have a time vault too? And then Harrison
Okay.
Wells goes, can I have my close up real quick? Thank you very much. I am an enemy of Zoom and I need a place to hide.
Yes, and I was going to say, too, first of all, we should have our own little hashtaggy situation.
No.
Adam and Jack.
Wonder Twins.
Hashtag, no, I love the Wonder Twins,
Hashtag
Jana
no.
all the way. But listen, no, first of all, he acknowledged it. When Cisco was like, you have a time vault too? He was like, I need some place to hide from Zoom. He could have been like, no, this is just a hiding place, but he did not decline having a time vault, which means, where is Gideon?
Okay, but hold on. We didn't see Gideon. We do know that he's been going after, and his contact lens is about to pop out again. It's coming
No,
close.
I didn't do nothing wrong this time. I didn't say anything wrong this time, so we are good.
Because
You didn't
you
say
turned
anything
down
wrong.
my West Allen.
I didn't
No,
turn
no,
it down.
you
I
started the West
decided-
Allen on
You
Jack
and
campaign.
Devon
Okay,
decided the West
children,
Allen.
be nice. I will say this. I think that
I feel like you're way too used to saying that.
children,
Children, be nice.
just one child.
A child?
Just
Be
one
good.
child. Be gentle. Don't destroy everything. Here's what I will say. He's trying to deal with Zoom. Zoom got his daughter. He's got all this stuff. It makes sense for him to have some hideaway place where
Yeah, we can hide away.
Yes. So I'm going to say this. It remains to be seen what's going on. Is it a little shady? Absolutely. But could it possibly be a normal thing? I think so too.
But the thing is, it
room.
was the
Where is
exact
Gideon?
same room. If it was a
Thank you.
different panic room, cool. If he had like a door come up, like a metal vault, something. If he was like a
He had the
Ashley
fake wall
Judd
in this
or
one.
whatever the
Did
girl
they have the
name
fake
that
wall in the
movie.
other
Thank
one?
you.
He had the fake wall in this one.
They
Why
did.
did he have the fake wall?
Well, that was like a gun thing or something.
No, he had
Who says he
it was a
doesn't have
switch.
another
It was a
fake wall?
switch with
It
a
was a
fake
switch
wall.
on the wall. It was a
Yes.
fake wall.
Like, it's just too, it's literally the same room. Like, this is going, I don't trust this man.
You know
I don't
what?
trust him.
Before
Ish goes down, this
don't trust
conversation
him.
about the room is over.
Conversation's over. We're done.
Before I leap
we're just
across
gonna
this
move on.
couch.
We're just gonna move on. All right. You know what?
I would leave with you. Devon's help. So you're not winning that fight. Don't trust the man in the wheelchair.
Don't trust the guy in the red flash hat,
See, that's
apparently.
what I
either, 'cause he
needed my
don't know
close-up was
shit.
for
Well, that's
not
two
now.
guys in a red
Yeah.
flash hat, just so we're clear.
And just a quick shout out to Infrared 45 and Nick C_1990. I had to throw that out there before I forgot.
Yes.
Keep going.
Good.
Go,
All right.
go.
So, okay, let's talk about getting Killer Frost to help them find where Zoom's keeping everybody. Yeah. No, we have to talk about that because I honestly last week I was like, oh my God, he killed Ronnie. They're gonna use her to help find.
You did say that.
You did
Zoom.
say that.
I did
High
say
five.
it. I
Yeah.
did say it. And what did we think? Did we see the double cross? It was kind of like a triple cross, right? Because she first brought them there and then double crossed them
and then talked to him again?
What's it again?
Tricked Zoom then after that, right? So she
Yeah.
made Zoom follow them up to the lair and then was like,
And then she turned on
I
Zoom.
got you, and then she turned on Zoom again.
Exactly.
I don't think so. I think
is
that
not a
she
loyal
took
woman.
them up there out of her own free will. And when Zoom showed up, she was like, "Oh yeah, you're welcome." And then when she clearly has some unresolved daddy issues because it was only when he was like when Zoom was like, "I'm gonna kill you in front of your dad" to Harrison Wells' daughter, did she initiate the attack. So I think that she always meant to bring them up there on her terms because she was mad. But clearly she has some unresolved daddy issues that we don't know about that maybe we'll know about. Probably not because it's Earth-2 and we're all very into Caitlin, not so much Killer Frost. I would love to see it. If you guys want to see it, I want to know. But I think
feel
that
like
she
she-
always meant to double cross Zoom, not Team Barry.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And you think Killer Frost has daddy issues?
Yeah.
That's an interesting
Because
thought.
she waited until he's like, "I'm gonna kill you in front of your father," and then she turned.
I don't-
Like,
yeah, but then she
didn't
also
even, like,
turned around
double think it.
afterwards and said to sit-
It made me wonder if something happened with her father on Earth-2 with Zoom that she's overlooking, or with another villain that she's overlooking that has made her very like anti. Like whatever.
I think
that
she's just pissed that he killed Ronnie, and then eventually she came to her senses and was like,
I'm-
I'm done with
I
people
like what
dying
you're
because
saying,
of me."
but I think I gotta
That's
go
very,
with that.
that's very
I feel
like
like I
deep
have a
into it.
deeper
You definitely,
version.
she's like an onion, and you peeled away like 5 or 6 of them.
Or
I'm thinking
7 or 8,
or 7
maybe.
or 8.
That
a
was
little bit
super
further.
psychoanalyzed right
Very
there.
much
Danielle
so.
Panabaker, tell me if I was right. I want to know, where were you coming from,
She's
girl?
gonna be like,
What
"Oh,
were
well,
you thinking?
He stabbed Ronnie in the back, so.
We actually, hey,
No, I kill him.
we have
Yeah.
I
we
talked
have
to Danielle before, so I mean, we might chat again. I'll let you know.
Fingers crossed.
we have a
Remember,
photo.
she did tell me Killer Frost was coming this season at the beginning of the
yeah.
season, and I told y'all in the
know.
crossover, if you were watching, I was like, Killer Frost is coming this season. Danielle said so, and that was before Killer Frost was announced, because she told me at Comic-Con.
Cool. So we actually have a photo of them in the woods where she's being convinced, which I want to show that too, because at this point when Cisco was actually talking to her and he was trying to get through to her heart, I actually bought it. Did you guys buy it? Did you
100%.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought he melted her.
I wrote
You
that
weren't-
on here. Cisco got to my heart. Hold
Yes.
on, wait, it's on this page or the other page?
The thing
yeah,
is,
I literally wrote exactly that. He
it's
did.
not
I love
even-
Cisco's my favorite character.
The thing is, I knew that motivational speech was coming. As I said before, we're required
guaranteed
at least
two.
like 2 motivational speeches an episode, and then something that we didn't think was going to happen is going to happen right afterwards. But I'm trying not to spit this out of my mouth. You keep
okay.
going.
It's okay.
Keep going.
All right, no, but just
'Cause
go,
the man
go,
in the iron
go.
mask is just getting to me.
You
so
know what?
got
That's
to go.
you know what, dude. Let's just deal with the man in the iron mask. Let's just say one more thing, and then I want to
man
get
in
into
the
that
iron
topic
mask.
Do what you
because
gotta do.
no, that's a chunk that we have to talk about. But I do have to talk about the Cliff and wingtips because Barry.
My favorite line. I'm
Oh
so
my
glad
God.
you didn't skip
Please.
that just
yes,
then.
of
Thank
course.
you.
No, we can't miss that when she creates the ice tunnel
The
to get
ice
up to
wall?
the. Yeah,
Very
go ahead. Say
Elsa.
it.
Wait,
I know you wrote it down. Elsa, did you say Elsa?
Yeah, very Elsa. It was very
Yeah, it was
Frozen
very
moment.
frozen the way she had to
Building her
make it up.
castle.
It
there.
was.
to
It
the
was
lair.
literally frozen. But do say the quote. I know you wrote it
Do
down.
I have it down
Yeah,
here?
Did you write it?
Do you write it?
entirety? I probably have it in its entirety. I'm wearing wingtips here. Not much tread.
Not much.
I got
Yes.
you.
He's
And
kind of-
wingtips are a very nice style of brogues.
I just want to say, like, he's kind of a weasel on
love shoes.
Earth-2, Barry. He's
love
just
that.
like, he's just so kind of like,
With a weasel, like he's sneaky?
no,
Like a
not, I don't-
baby.
like, no,
I don't
like,
think weasel's the
Weasel to
word.
me is sneaky.
it's sneaky,
as
so
well.
no, that's not what I mean.
Like
I mean,
wimpy?
wimpy,
Wimpy.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I wrote he's
wrong,
a pansy.
Wrong W word.
Thank you.
That's
High five.
he is a pansy.
Great word.
Which is a
Pansy.
flower.
Yeah, like
Is that so?
He is a little
Pansy.
Flowers are
fancy.
quite pansy-ish.
Yeah, well, there is a. Never mind.
Can
I'm
I
not
bring
going
it
to go
back
into
full
botanical.
circle?
We're not getting into
Yeah, let's not go botany.
Wait, I know we're at the end of the episode, but can I bring it back full circle to when Iris found out, when Iris was like, oh, so that kiss wasn't you? And he was like, oh, no, that's not okay. We're going to have some work. Who reacts
I'm gonna
that way
give
to
that-
your
I'm
wife
gonna-
being
I'm gonna give him a
kissed?
piece
I'm
of
gonna
my
give
mind.
and then
Oh my
Harrison Wells said,
God,
don't give him too
so,
much.
So pansy.
So-
Iris was like, that kiss was on fire. Hey.
She wasn't that excited by
She
it.
seemed pretty
Okay,
She
excited.
was gutted by it because she even said
Guys,
that kiss wasn't me.
I think she was
Man in the
excited.
Iron Mask. Let's wrap this
No,
up
no, I'm back.
let's wrap this up with Triple Crossed. Okay, he was, and also, hey, by the way, this is obviously heating up. Do check out the Flash and Flash Facts. It's discussing the TV show. It's a group on. It's the largest Flash group on Facebook, and that's actually I think an old image because they're like we're over 9,000.
Over 11,000
Over
now for the Flash
11,000. There you have it.
Jack's keeping
You know,
up.
Lance, you rock, dude. Definitely go check out that group on Facebook. We're on there. We talk. So submit stuff. We'll feature you on the show. Let's go, Barry, Jesse, and the Men in the Iron Mask. I know you were waiting. We have Barry comforting Jesse, and Zoom reveals his plan when he comes in, and he's basically like, well, dude, I'm gonna kill you in front of your dad, and then I'm gonna get him to take your speed, and then I'm gonna kill you all, and just death. But we've got the dude, and you know what? We're gonna just say what you want to say.
Okay. Now,
just so
as
much.
we were talking about when it happened, he spells J. Now by his mannerisms and disappointment in them not saying that he's J makes me think he's J. Plus, he's using 5x5 POW communication, which
I was
is
just about
back
to
in the
shout that
day,
out.
which Jay Garrick is the back in the day Flash. You know, that's made us think that he is him. Which made me think, who the hell is that Jay Garrick out there? And he already had his blood and whatnot tested, so he's not a metahuman, okay? So he has to be a human of some sort, which I had a random 5-second theory, but I
what I
was like,
wanted.
what if...
5-second theory?
Yeah, 5-second theory. What if homie was Booster Gold, coming back from the future that knows everything, and then it's like, I want to be a superhero too. Let's create Velocity 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, and then the guy in there is Jay Garrick, and the guy out there as Zoom is Edward Claris. You know what I'm saying? But that might
That's
not
so
have...
many new
You know what,
characters to
Devon?
introduce.
That's why we're West Allen
That's the-
forever, because you're always on my level.
I appreciate it, man. It's just, you know, I don't know.
You really think they're going to bring in 4 new characters towards the
I
end of
don't
the
think
season?
so. But
Or
see, that's
do
the
you
thing, I don't think
that
that'd
they're
be-
going to
It's
release
gonna be
Zoom
people that we
before?
know. It's for
Yeah,
sure gonna be
something
people
Well,
that we
because
know.
they got Rip Hunter, so...
But like I said, the way he was just saying Jay, that could have been for anything.
And
I mean,
that's
it could have
the
been
hard
like,
part.
Jay's going to help you. Jay knows the answer. Jay's a douchebag. Like, I doubt he's going to write douchebag with a POW alphabet because that'll take forever.
I have
but
to.
you know my
I
point?
have to say though that based on the reaction, based on why would he say Jay?
I don't think
I
Jay.
think- I
you,
think-
you guys think Jay's a bad guy now? You guys fall for
No,
red
no,
herrings
no, no,
so
no,
easily.
no. I think something. I think that there's something going on. There's obviously something going on. But the Man in the Iron Mask, I think is Jay Garrick. I think he is
why
Jay
can't
Garrick.
he speak? Because of the Iron Mask, do we think?
It's
or do we
stopping
think
him.
that him himself can't actually
No, there's
speak?
something-
We don't know who
there's
the
something in the
character
mask
is
that's
yet.
stopping
I'm
him
with
from
you. I
speaking.
think that it's the Iron Mask
Yeah.
is like holding him back
You
from
think he
talking.
can see?
Yes.
I know that all you can see is
Yeah,
the
you
black
can
slit.
see. He for
sure
but
can
again,
see.
you
He
can't
can see.
actually see his eyes.
He
or
can't
anything.
speak. There's something
He can
keeping his
see.
mouth from.
But he
You know
can
what?
see.
We have
think so?
Nick. We have a photo of the Man in the Iron Mask. It's a few down. I know we weren't going to show this one yet, but can you throw that one up there? Because there he is. See, you can see he can
that's a
see.
great photo.
Yeah, it is right.
His pose, though,
He's like
Good
just.
photo.
He's hanging out. He's
Great
just
find,
finished his
Adam.
album in
Great
2016.
find.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
don't even know.
Yeah,
He's
so-
like a
Like
Nick Cage, bitch.
Guys,
Yeah.
his rap album drops on Friday. Make sure to pick it up on iTunes.
I mean this in the nicest way possible and don't mean to be racially ambiguous, but I said last episode that I thought the guy's hands were black. I think I was incorrect, but after seeing that photo again, I'm still not sure. So have we decided if this guy's white or dark-skinned
I
yet?
think
Well, I
he's
guess
white.
we decided he's white with
From his
really
neck.
dirty
He
hands.
looks, that's what I'm saying.
Looks
he
like
looks
dirty
like
hands.
white,
His
really
neck looks
dirty.
super
Like
white.
Because that photo, the guy, he looks like
Yeah,
he's
he
a
looked like a
black-skinned
black dude.
Yeah,
I thought
okay.
I was gonna buy his R&B album. Like I thought that was him.
Guys, I'm wondering if okay, so here's an alternate theory. If he's not Jay Garrick, the Man in the Iron Mask, what if he's trying to help? What if he's trying to help them and he's giving them an answer which is
What if it's
Jay,
Henry?
Jay's the key. What's that?
What if it's Henry?
Henry Allen?
Yeah, when was the last time we saw Henry Allen? He had to
We
go away
haven't.
for a little while. Maybe the reason he had to go away was because Zoom said, Henry, if you don't leave your child, I'm going to kill you the same way as what he's done to Harrison Wells.
Do you
but
know-
Henry couldn't help him in any way, shape, or form.
Do you want to
so
know what
Henry
I
was
think?
bounced.
I think that Zoom is Henry Allen from Earth-2 and the Man in the Iron Mask is Henry Allen from Earth-1.
Can I still stick by my theory?
I mean, I'm gonna throw that out
Why
there.
would Henry Allen from Earth-2 want? How would he have become the Flash besides him? Obviously, I mean, unless.
Well, think about it. Barry's the Flat. Well, oh yeah,
Well,
Jay
we
Garrick.
saw-
Never
The only
mind.
reason I kind of sorry, you can
Yeah, no,
remember
go, you
that.
go.
The only reason why I kind of like your thought is because obviously Robert Queen becomes
The Green Arrow.
Oliver Green Arrow.
Yeah.
So that's the only possible way that I would like to think Henry Earth-2 becomes Zoom.
Don't forget, in the tunnel, we saw 90s
Ball.
Flash pop up. So, I mean,
John Wesley Shipp.
Yeah, John Wesley Shipp.
I don't know. It's just, you saw how long it took to talk with this
followed us
5x5
this week, which is
POW
cool.
stuff. Why would he go through that amount of time to say Jay? It took him that long to get 3 letters out. I'm gonna say some important stuff if it takes that long. That, you know, and does that mean he's Jay? Not necessarily, but his disappointment in them not figuring out who Jay was when he said it.
Well, he said
is
Jay
like-
Garrick. They said Jay Garrick.
he said
Can
Jay
I
Garrick.
say
So-
something?
Yes.
I think that Jay Garrick is whoever is in the thing isn't telling them that he's Jay Garrick. I think he's warning them against Jay Garrick because Jay is actually Hunter Zolomon, and I think that maybe he is so fast. I actually think he can be in 2 places at once, and they were like, "How does that make sense?" And I'm like,
No.
"It's a TV show.
Wait,
Everything
no.
doesn't always make sense."
What you
But
say does make sense because he can make the Flash Mirage. He can make the Steve Mirage.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you.
But they
And
have to
I
look the
think-
exact same.
Right, but I
And they were
think that he
dressed
reached
differently.
through and he dragged him out, but it's just an arm. We didn't actually see Zoom. We didn't see all of Zoom.
No.
Anyways, I still think that it's a possibility that Zoom is Jay Garrick and Jay Garrick is actually Hunter Zolomon.
Okay.
And it's like a whole shebang that we've been seeing, and we've been like bamboozled into thinking that Jay's a good guy when he's actually not.
So let's move away from the mental gymnastics
Again.
for a second, guys. Online right now,
The mental
that's what we're
gymnastics, what a
doing. That's what we're
genius
doing.
line.
In the YouTube live chat right now, you can send us your theories. Tweet at us using the hashtag #TheFlashAS. Let us know what you guys think on the whole Zoom situation. We're going to move on, continuing to talk about some points in the episode. One thing I want to talk about is when Zoom comes into the cell and basically kicks the living crap out of Barry.
That's kind of an awesome
cat
scene.
is
Right.
Horrible.
Well, hold on, because I know this really hit you, Jack. I know Devon, you were upset about this. And basically he leaves, and then Jesse's like, are you okay? And we actually have a picture of we have a picture of Barry first looking out, which we skipped
Is this
over, but I want to
before
throw
or
this. Yeah,
after
this
the
is
beating?
before.
That's
This is
a
when they're
great shot,
when they're trying to
Barry.
figure
Good
it out.
shot.
He looks like a real superhero. He looks like he's really got
Lost
it.
the
It looked like he
40
been lifting a
pounds.
little bit.
Yeah,
you know.
right?
Got him a home garage. Got a home gym going. I like that.
Sorry,
and then,
Adam.
and then we've got another shot of Jesse there after he's like convincing her like, hey, we're gonna figure this out, we're gonna help, and then we'll put that one up. There it is. So she's told that she's the smart, like basically that Wells thinks she's the smartest one. But hold
Agreed.
on. So then Zoom leaves and he basically looks at her and she's like, are you okay? And he's like, now I know how to get out of here. What do you mean now you know how to get out of here? How did you not know to phase or try to phase through? And I was thinking that. I know you guys were thinking that. Let's discuss that.
You know
real
what?
quick.
I had to stop having those thoughts. All they're gonna do is piss you off. If you go, like I said, with the Speed Force inconsistency, you gotta just stop. You gotta
Especially
just
when
take
we
it for
know what
it
the
is.
Flash is actually capable of.
When you know what he's capable of,
and
like,
then he
it's
can't
just
do
gonna
stuff
make
like
the fact that he's done this before
I
and
was
different
sad.
things. I'll just blame it on the Earth frequency. Okay, we'll blame it on a different
Well,
Earth
they
frequency.
did. They did blame it on
And then
that.
you have to wait till he gets his motivational speech from somebody.
Thank you, because
Okay?
everything's based in emotion.
It
The only
is.
way anybody
Everything-
has power is through like
through
anger
emotion.
or fear or love or some kind of emotion.
And he got his speech, and then 5 seconds later,
By
he's
himself.
outside the glass.
He phased
I
out.
told you guys, I thought that kind of redeemed Barry on Earth-2 because it was finally his moment to have a moment because the whole other time before he was a huge pansy. We all agree on that.
The only
If you guys
thing that
don't agree,
redeemed-
let me know. But I thought he was a huge pansy, like totally would not want to get married to Barry Allen Earth-2. But then he gave that speech and I was like, okay, look, if he's good at speeches like that, I get it.
The only thing that redeems Earth-2 Barry Allen is the same thing I say every episode, and that's hashtag West Allen. That's the only reason I like Barry
And this is
Allen
the-
Earth-2. That's the only reason.
This is the
Because
only
his-
case you don't
because
get
he
to
married
see.
her.
Because he put it down on Iris West, and now
did.
she's Iris West Allen.
And he did it despite the daddy not liking him.
Give me some. You know what, Adam? I like you, man. I like you.
And despite not having the Speed Force and saving her.
He
Real
didn't,
quick,
that's the thing. He
just,
didn't need
just
it.
before we're going into
put a
that,
ring
back
on
to
it.
when they're in the room.
Okay.
So Jesse's meant to be smarter than her pops. who's the smartest guy in Central City. How on earth could she not work out that alphabet, the PAL code that he was trying to do?
That's an easy answer. That's an easy
Thank
answer.
you.
She's scared, man. I mean, she may be the smartest person, but
I
she's
get
also
it,
not
I
a
get it, I
superhero.
get
She's
it.
locked
She's
up. She's
also
seen
been
Zoom
there.
do
But
crazy
she's been there
things.
for ages.
Can
I'm
I
with Jack.
just finish?
You know what?
Yes.
For 2 seconds.
Please.
Thank you. So she's been in there for ages, like you were about to say. There has to be some form of attempt to communicate with the guy in the iron mask. They have 24 hours, 7 days a week. There's absolutely no way they wouldn't have started a conversation until Barry comes in and decides to go, oh, let's try and talk to this guy. Because he also said, Jesse also said that the guy in the mask has been there before Jesse got there.
But here's
Jesse.
the rebuttal, because your point makes sense. It makes absolute sense. But what I'm going to say is, Zoom seems to be able to shoot in and be like, don't. Can you do the voice? Say, don't talk to her.
Don't talk to her.
Exactly.
Don't talk to him.
Yes.
Don't look at
So if this guy just shows up out of nowhere and says, say it again.
Don't talk to her.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Yes, exactly.
Those are
Then so she's gonna be scared. She's not gonna talk to the guy. She's just gonna be like, all right, chill. All right, we'll chill out.
Okay.
So Barry phases out. Let's move on real quick. But before we do, hey guys, the Flash After Show, Flash family, we have a Facebook page. Come and check it out. It's amazing. Thank you again to Lance for creating it. We love it. We talk there. We post there.
This is where we
pull
pull
things
a lot
from
of
there.
questions, photos, fan art, etc.
There you go. Jack just said it. Also, we're live right now. So hashtag #TheFlashAS. You can tweet at us in case you didn't know. And the YouTube live chat underneath. You can send your questions, theories, etc. So let's get into Caitlin and Jay on Earth-1. So Iris tries to write an article on Jay. Why?
That
is she-
editor's a new dick, and
Yeah.
where did you come from? And get out of my life. You have absolutely no interest in being in this show. Is he somebody important in the comics?
Not that I can think of, no.
Are you somebody that we care about? No. Why are you giving Iris a hard time? Nobody cares.
Why is he
Get
giving
out
her
of
the
show.
sexy look?
Thank you. I thought as soon as he walked in,
Yeah.
I was like, this is the first time we've agreed today, so this has to be serious.
Say, high
That is
five.
like, I was like,
We were
okay,
both
Iris has got a
men.
new love interest. That's going to be fun because I get to take the piss out of Devon. But no, she was
Hashtag
no,
West Allen.
she was no love interest. And
He's
so-
not gonna
Here's the
have that.
campaign
So who
start,
was he?
guys.
You know that
Hashtag
looks
West
really
Allen.
weird, right? With the two fingers right in
I
front of
don't
his
care.
face.
Right,
Looks
It's
very-
more
gonna join
interesting.
in
Let's
one
talk about
day,
more interesting
one
things
day.
right now.
Facebook
Who
news.
do you think? Who is this guy? Who is this editor now going to help in Iris's? I'll ask you guys. Who is this editor now going to help in Iris's growth of the character? Because it pissed me off that he was in there for that one scene and then bounced. What? This was just so that Iris could now go and make.
Don't
like,
forget.
go talk to Jay?
Don't forget. The last editor was killed, right?
Okay.
And so he's a new dude. He's just a new editor.
It took. Okay, no, I'm just letting you know. So if that was the
It
new
took a
editor
lot of episodes.
since the last editor, that's been pretty much over a year according to the Flash's timeline, if not longer.
Well, no.
now.
It happened in this season. It happened in this season.
You're right, because it was Zoom. No, it wasn't.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't
was.
Zoom. It was what's her name?
The Dr. Light.
Dr. Light.
Dr.
Yeah.
Light.
She killed.
Okay.
She killed the
so
editor.
let's go back six months, maybe.
It's not that long.
You don't think
It's
so?
just a few months. It's just a few months. But either way,
Guy's a dick and not need to be here.
that's fine.
Either way.
That's fine. But we'll see. Who knows?
Well,
Maybe
he
he's
needs to be
just
here.
the new editor. He could just be the new
Do
editor.
you think there's some? This is my
No.
question. Do you think he
Goodbye.
solely came in to be a dick, or do you think that he has a future? In
I think
this
he's.
show?
I think he's.
This is my
I
question.
think he's
trying
in
to
just
have
a
to.
future.
I think he's in just to mess with.
Iris.
With Iris and her love of the Flash and her positive spin on it, he's trying to squash it, just like
So now we're giving Iris a bit more character.
it's like J. Jonah Jameson and Spider-Man. That's what I think.
I hope he's not trying to be a love interest though, because I did see them little puppy dog
That's what
eyes.
I'm wondering.
But Iris West is a baddie. Like, what can you do?
Would you like to see that? And now, because that could be the start of West Allen, because Barry Earth-1 could be like, whoa, okay, this new editor's getting involved. I can't have another Eddie get in the way. So possibly this new editor could be the start of West Allen.
If
Okay.
he starts West Allen, then he's good with me.
Guys,
good with
let's wrap it on the editor because there's more important things to talk about, like Velocity 9. Can we get into Velocity 9 real quick? Because Jay takes it to stop Geomancer, right? And is it just me, or did it seem like the dude was moving faster than the Flash?
Oh, what? First of all, don't ever say that.
Hey, I said scene. I said
oh,
scene.
you did say scene. But second
Shoot.
of all, when I hear Velocity 9, I get a little itchy just because I think of Inertia. And if y'all know who Inertia is, he's Bart Allen's clone who had a hand in killing Bart Allen, rest in peace to the fourth Flash, and along with the Rogues. So
Run
when I
in
hear
peace.
that, I'm like, this stuff is like heroin. You know, literally, like it kills people. And it was made by Vandal Savage, by the way, but I doubt that's going to have the correlation in here. So
They could
I don't
do
But it
see
could.
anything.
DC
Arrow.
Legends.
Yeah, but like
Also-
I don't see anything good coming from this Velocity 9. It might be cool now, but like, I mean, what drug isn't always fun in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? There's always a consequence afterwards.
Can
Oh
we
my God.
just take that back for a second?
Yeah, just-
Drugs are not fun in the beginning.
Drugs are always
I
bad.
get you understood what he was trying to say
Yes.
there, so please
Always
take that with
bad.
a grain
No
of salt.
drugs.
Norman,
Oh my God.
Timmy, don't ever do drugs. No
drugs.
It's not as fun as I think. I'm telling you that
Did you
is.
say Norman
But
and
it's-
Timmy?
You know, because Norman, little Timmy be watching.
Little
I can't
Timmy
have
be
him out there
watching,
doing
that's right.
No drugs.
But like, it's just.
Well, hold on. I want to say this about Velocity 9 because at the end, Caitlin basically does, she does the look before Geomancer breaks back into the Star Labs, which I mean, we'll get to that
Don't
in a
talk
second.
about security in
no,
Star
no, no,
Labs.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna. But they revamped it. It should have been fixed, but it
No
wasn't.
revolving door.
It
It
is.
just says in.
But hold on. So she finds out that he's healing. So I'm wondering if the Velocity 9 that is on like this iteration of it on the show is not going to be necessarily a bad thing, but it's going to be I was going to say what gives him his speed back, but he ends up getting knifed through the heart with a zoom hand and pulled back to Earth-2 at the end of the episode.
that was intense.
So yeah, I'm like, he's not alive.
I
There's
wish
no
we got
way.
some more images in this tunnel like we usually do. Because we
Yeah.
got like a short shot of the tunnel.
But
I
it
wish
was,
we got some of the
we
images.
got no images.
Not this
And
time.
so my question is, I guess it's kind of, this is mental gymnastics. Like, do you think he would have gotten his powers, like his speed back with Velocity 9, but he's dead, so we don't know.
So similar, I was bringing it up whilst we were watching the episode. I can't remember, I think it was like season 1, episode 7 with Blackout, with the guy who had actually drained, Michael Reventa, I remember the actor's name, how strange, would actually drain the Flash's powers, and then the way Flash got them back without having, because the Speed Force is inside these people. Like, that's where it's coming from to an aspect. So the fact of the matter is it is inside you. So I'm wondering if the emotion kind of thing again will trigger Jay's. The Velocity 9 was a little bit of like a hairpin trigger that helped him out, and now the emotion itself is gonna be what cannons him back into the Speed
You know what I was
Force.
thinking? Maybe the Harrison Wells we saw.
Whoa. 2 seconds. Sorry. I'm
No,
so
it's
sorry
okay.
to interrupt you.
It's
I
okay.
have brain fart. So you know in season 2, the Flash can't run his fastest because of the Earth frequency.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that the same for Jay in Earth 1 then?
Maybe.
Jay can't run the same as what he can in Earth 2 because of the Earth frequency.
Maybe.
So surely that's playing a part in Jay preventing him from running at his top speed. Because Cisco's glasses wouldn't work in Earth 2, they work in Earth 1.
Couldn't vibrate. Well,
Barry
but
can't phase through the walls in Earth 2.
Well, no, he couldn't, because it's about finding the right frequency. He
That's
still
what I'm saying.
But he still had his speed.
Oh,
he
yeah.
just wasn't
I
able to
agree.
get fast
I
enough.
agree.
So,
but
'cause
Jay
the
may
speed
not
force
have
is going to be
got
the
his
same.
like Jay may not have even found the wavelength yet. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Right.
So like Jay may not have even caught onto it whatsoever right now.
I went British there for a second.
You did?
I did. I went
Hey,
right.
make it sound smarter.
No, hey, I don't
You know
know.
what it
But
does.
guys, very quickly, so Jay obviously fixes the vortex, loses his Velocity 9, gets sucked back into
Loses
Earth
his
1.
life.
I mean, I'm gonna say, yeah, he does. He dies. I mean, guys, do you think that he's still alive after taking?
about Jay.
Carolina
He
was
does
like,
so
well, it was
good.
just on the side. I'm like, right through. It was right through the heart, man. Right through the heart. So
were
Jay,
waiting for
at least
it.
we have Velocity 9. Quick shout out to Steve Lamb, Bam Smack Pal. Dude, writes all of our blogs, and they're amazing. So make sure to check them out at
They're
the stream. At theStream.tv, we have lots of amazing blogs up too regarding every episode, and it's sick. So check them out.
He truly is a wordsmith.
He is a wordsmith. Let's move on to the rescue, guys, and then we're gonna take a little commercial break, and then deal with some tweets and some YouTube
Killer
shout-outs.
Frost saved the day.
Yeah,
Killer
right.
Frost is the only one that could stop Zoom. Again, this was a joke.
Well-
Why doesn't Barry do anything? Punch the guy, fight him, do something.
Hey,
but
man.
no.
Season
He just
finale
went,
buildup.
Zoom went in that jail cell and made Oz on his ass real quick. I gotta say, like, if he wore him out, and like, I understand you a little nervous, Barry. Like, he just went ahead and flipped you over and had his way with you. Like, maybe he's a little hesitant. And I mean, after watching that, I wouldn't be surprised if Jesse was like, you know what, I'm gonna chill in this cell right here. I'm not even gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
If he can come here that fast, whoop a speedster's behind, outsmart my dad and me, and then he got the man in the iron mask, Leo, over here, chilling in the
Leo.
cell. I'm like, you know what? Let me just chill. He ain't hurting me. He feeds me. I'm good. I'm chill for a
Well,
little
he
bit.
just told her he was gonna kill her though in front
He
of her
did.
dad.
So she better start thinking.
I don't know. Listen, that you did bring up a good point though, because I noticed we talked about this. We got upset about it. Barry's been kind of a wimp on Earth 1 and on Earth 2. It doesn't matter what Earth he's on. He's kind of wimpy right now. And
He's sensitive. Can we use that
Yeah,
word,
let's
please?
say sensitive.
Wimpy
Yeah.
is not
Thank
nice.
you.
Sensitive.
Like, I like to say he's
but I'm
being-
sensitive. What are you saying?
I feel like he's
You're
sensitive on
wimpy.
Earth 1. No, he's sensitive on Earth 1, but on Earth 2, he's straight up pansy. Like, the man can't even, like, speak up to his wife, and he's married to her. It's kind
I'm
of
sorry,
intense.
do you know any guy that speaks up to his wife nowadays?
That's
Nope.
true.
I will say I do
we're
love
small.
Zoom's dominance, though. Like, I
Y'all don't
love
wanna
his
see
dominance
All right,
as a
Cheeky.
villain. Like, because he's that
There's so
villain
much
that you
confidence.
ultimately believe, like, nobody can mess with this guy except Killer Frost.
Except
but
Killer
nobody
Frost,
can
thank
mess
you,
with
the
this
only one that
guy.
can hold him
And
back.
I love that about him because that also gives you a glimpse at what Barry will eventually be capable of. And
Is
when Barry
dealing
gets
with
to
him.
that point, it's game over.
Even
Game
the way,
over.
again, just throwing it back to the beginning of the episode, the way he was perched on the edge of the building, and it was kind of just like he looked like a badass.
Yeah.
Like stood there with his "Get Me Wells" flies that he
And
blew
threw
into
him
the
out.
wind. He looked like
Kinda like a Batman shout-out,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It was massively a Batman shout out.
So Earth. So the port.
Killer Frost is the only one who can
the
stop
rifts are done, finished. Are we safe for now? I don't know. We will be right back in just a couple seconds with some YouTube live shoutouts and Twitter stuff.
Cool.
Twitter stuff. We're gonna say
Twitter
Twitter stuff.
questions.
Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live. In case you missed it live.
Oh, you'd want to take the time travel the whole way back.
Oh my God.
We had a crazy vampire threesome.
And you can't unsee that. That's burned into my brain now.
I was like,
How did you get here? No. Look at me. I'm dancing.
You know why we saying yes. You know why we saying yes.
He was like, yeah, I'll tell you whatever you want.
He is like something.
And we're like, inseparable.
She was shadier than Sunglass Hut with Ray-Bans on sale, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it wasn't. So come on.
You just went to a totally different direction on that.
When a billionaire goes broke, it means he's got like $4 million.
Hold the phone.
Hold on.
Bro.
I found her to be deliciously out of control.
Oh man, looking forward to this fight.
Ooh, they about to get together. Watch, it's about to go down.
Somebody better take some pictures of this.
She just slapped the crap out of Nick.
And he's just
It's so good.
you can't count anything out.
It's been another awesome night at theStream.tv,
always
guys.
awesome.
Thank you for joining us, you guys. We love you.
Welcome back, guys, to the Flash After Show here at theStream.tv. It's been getting intense. Right now, we're going to go straight to Jack Hind with some tweets in the Twitterverse. Talk to us, Jack.
What's up, people? How are you all? Thanks again all the time for using the hashtag #TheFlashAS and sending the #FlashAS. I don't know what I just said, and for sending in these questions. Our first one, I'm just asking this out of pure selfish reasons because I also agreed to this question massively. At Sam Yelverton, that was my best attempt. I apologise, buddy. At Jack Hind, at Devon Stewart, and the rest of the crew. Why were there only 4 to 5 people in that building when Jay saved them?
We
Now,
answered
I thought
that
that
while
same
watching.
thing too, but Taylor, all the ones on that staircase were them from the hospital.
On the sidewalk.
Although I've been in the hospital a lot recently, you know, with Kid Flash and shit, and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Timmy. It is a lot more people in the hospital at all times of the day. So, but I mean, how many extras you trying to hire here? Like, we ain't trying to go broke.
I
for some
agree with
extras.
you, but I could go broke on
You know what I'm
budgets
saying? We
of
ain't trying to go
facts.
broke on some extras now. That's a fact.
Guys, this is a great question in my opinion, and not only what's the word, like, develop this question afterwards? That's not really the word I wanted to use, but that would do. At Paradox Kid, thanks Paradox Kid. Where would Geomancer rank for you guys in terms of the villains this season?
Kind of annoying.
A little bit on the bottom.
Hey, you
bottom
said
shelf
he's a
for me.
filler, but him being there is the reason Caitlin invented Velocity 9.
That is true. So I'll give him that. But I
But
think
it could have
like,
been anyone.
Yeah.
It could have been any
He's
villain.
about to
Could've been
get
Killer
Right
Shark.
place, right time.
He was
Let's
a
just say
catalyst,
that.
yeah.
He's about to get trumped by King Shark. I'll tell you that much. I'm excited to see King Shark.
Yeah,
Might be
that's
a
why I
filler
wanted to bring
episode,
this
but
up.
I'm trying to see me some King Sheezy.
So let's lay that out there to everybody right real now as well. What are your top 3 villains that we've hit on so far throughout Season 1 and Season 2 as well? But let's take out Reverse Flash just because we know that's always going to be in everyone's top 1, 2, and 3. So those fill-in villains that we've seen so far, who are your top 3 for the fill-in villains? On to question number 2.
3.
Wait, you can't. Sorry, question number 3. Damn it. Are we pulling this up on the. Oh, they can't see this one right now. Guys, I'm retweeting this. It's a picture that Justin Huel, Houle, 88 tweeted out, and it's proof that Devon is Zoom. You guys can't see it probably on here right now, but I'm going to send it through to you guys, don't worry. And last question, at Nick77 Chow. The man in the mask, is it really Jay Garrick? And the one on Earth-1 a clone?
See?
That's not a question.
And a shout out to you, Nick Chow.
Yeah, it's
And D-Rick in a flash. Gotcha, buddy.
It's hard, man. It's hard to say, because, like, I have to say that guy is Zoom, and one of the masks is Jay.
We don't
It's
know.
Jay.
We don't know.
And then,
We
like,
will find out.
We will find
That's
out.
what we are going to say. They will definitely let us know. Guys, we are...
We're going to carry on this conversation on our Facebook group.
We
'cause
will,
I ain't
yes.
done.
Definitely.
And Twitter.
Not done.
Definitely
And Twitter.
tweet.
Tag me in it too,
hashtag the
'cause I wanna
Flash
see.
AS. You can also comment on the video. We're going to look at that all week long. And I know Carolina's going to post something later because we actually have to wrap up. So please do check in with us again next week. Thank you guys for watching. We love you. See you next time.
We love you.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
Kyle
we do.
Jeezy
We
Art,
do.
happy birthday, Austin Noe.
If you want more from the Flash After Show, hit that button and subscribe to theStream.tv.